police officer Darren Wilson, he resigned on Saturday, told the grand jury this. At this point, it looked like he was almost bulking up to run through the shots, like it was making him mad that I'm shooting him. And perhaps, because in his mind he was looking at an angry demon who could run through bullets, perhaps that is why Wilson said this in an interview to ABC News.
It sounds like you don't think you were responsible. I did my job that day.
And the St. Louis grand jury agreed. By returning no indictment, they asserted that no crime happened the day Officer Wilson took Michael Brown's life. It's a decision that unleashed more pain, more hurt, that is characterized as violent, destructive, and requiring policing. Because as Khalil Muhammad wrote for The Nation this week, even with such evidence in hand that black men are 21 times as likely to be killed by law enforcement than white men, as analyzed in a recent report by ProPublica, today's movement, like the one before it, might fail to overcome deeply entrenched fears of black criminality without a massive shift in white public opinion and a new model for law enforcement.
I thought about that before.
Wow, man. That was a moving piece. That was moving.
Yeah, had you thought about that? That people don't really see us as people who have pain?
Of course not. They don't still see we have pain.
No. You know why, though? And
they
then,
think we can suffer more pain.
It's because of the color. Like, I was sitting around with some friends one time, some white friends, and, I'm like, what happened to you? Oh, I bumped my leg while I was moving the chair or something. I'm like, really? And then you look at another one. What happened when I was lifting? You haven't lifted anything more than me. But you can't see my bruise. So people are going to feel sorry for you. It's like I guess white women are seen to be more delicate. And if you're a woman, so if you're a man, of course you don't have any pain. Because people can't see it.
I mean, that was, listen, of all the ones I've seen so far and I've listened to, that was great. She hit the nail on the proverbial head. She rammed it in. She got another hammer. She rammed it in again. And then she got another hammer and make sure it was in. That was outstanding. You see, if we get Barbara Walters to say the same thing,
we have twice the amount of.
There you go.
Impact.
It would have a significant impact because it's coming from Barbara Walters. But since it's coming from Melissa Harris Perry, I don't want to put too much faith in that. But that's what we should do. An experiment. Take the same thing and let Barbara Walters say it. Barbara, you
what about if Oprah said it?
Nah. Not Oprah. Not Oprah. And that is the problem. Because you know what?
Why not Oprah?
You know why? Because Oprah is one of our ready-made leaders by the media. She's one of the black community ready-made leaders.
But she's not just a black person. She's an American. She is America.
But the media has put them out front. Whenever you hear,
put out Cosby, people know what they're doing to him.
But that's right. That's right. We make you, and we can
break you. You think I wonder if they ever came after Oprah? Imagine that.
We make you, and we can.
We can break you.
There you go. Cosby's a prime example. Cosby, you wanted to buy NBC? No, my friend. You getting out of hand now. You getting out of hand, Bill. Go back to the Huxtables. We had you on TV being that nice little daddy. Billy Huxtable, go in your corner.
Billy Huxtable. It wasn't me, Billy.
But listen to this one. Listen to this one now. The NBA wants the players to stop wearing I Can't Breathe t-shirts. You getting out of hand. You getting out of hand. Time out. Go in the corner and stand up, LeBron. Yo, but I got 250. Derrick Rose.
Where's that article? Let me hear this.
You getting out of hand. Go in the corner and stand up.
God, you really need to see Anselm. Go ahead. Let me hear this.
NBA commissioner wants players to stop wearing I Can't Breathe t-shirts. By the way, have there been any other players other than players of color wearing I Can't Breathe t-shirts in the NBA?
I don't think so.
Okay. In the NFL, have there been any other players than the players of color doing the I Can't Breathe sign and hands up and all that stuff?
I don't know, but I'll guess not.
Okay. Well, we can't go to the NHL because that's hockey, ice hockey.
When they're too busy beating the crap out of each other. So
baseball is out. Serena Williams did it. Kobe Bryant did something about it. But listen, you got to listen,
where's the
Marjorie.
NBA article?
Listen. You getting out of hand. You getting out of hand, LeBron. Derrick Rose, don't forget, we made you a millionaire.
Well, listen, but they do that to everyone.
What?
They come after everyone who goes against them like that. So
what?
Just go ahead. Let me hear what the NFL.
The
Did you
NBA
read
commissioner
the article
wants players
Okay, go ahead.
to stop wearing I Can't Breathe t-shirts.
Where are you reading
This is
from?
today.
From?
Atlanta Black Star.
Okay.
You see, that's why I tell people.
Oh, Anselm, will you read the
You
article?
can't
honey?
just go to Fox.
Who goes
Listen,
to Fox?
I look at Fox.
You can't just go to HuffPo either.
I look at but you see, I look at, but you didn't. Then you're not listening. Then
You can't just go to anywhere. You have to go to different sources. That's what you're going to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I'm
Now,
saying I go to
understand.
Fox, I go to MSNBC, I go to CBS. Although they're not seeing us, they don't see us at all. CBS,
It's not
CBS, they're not seeing us, right? I go to NBC. I even go to WPIX, right? New York Times. I go to the Wall Street Journal as well, right? I mean, I get to the New York Post for sports. I go to the New York Daily News. I go to the Staten Island Advance.
Yeah.
You see, you didn't know I know about that, right?
I wouldn't go there.
I want to see what's going on in different islands.
Okay. All right, honey. Will you go ahead with the
Okay.
story?
And this is in today's.
And so,
After a week during which several NBA players expressed their support for national protests by wearing I Can't Breathe t-shirt, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has weighed in. He wants it to stop. It's time for you to go in the corner, LeBron James.
Go ahead.
You go in the naughty corner. We have a naughty corner for you, LeBron. Yeah. Go in the naughty corner, Derrick Rose. Kobe, you one of the best players ever in the end. Go in the naughty corner, Kobe. How many NBA championships you got? Go in the corner, Kobe.
Well, let me see. Are they going to get sanctioned? Let me hear.
Chicago Bulls point guard Derrick Rose warmed up over the weekend in an all-famous I Can't Breathe t-shirts before his game. The statement Rose made encouraged NBA players to silently make their voices heard by wearing t-shirts as well. There is always an out when you want to put someone in the corner. When you want to put someone in the naughty corner, it's easy. Easy. And here's how I'm going to put LeBron James, Derrick Rose, Kobe Bryant, Kyrie Irving. I'm going to put them all in the naughty corner. Because, listen, I am the one that made you, and I am the one can break you. Here we go. Silver sat courtside at the Barclays Center Monday as Cleveland players LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Brooklyn Nets players Kevin Garnett, Darren Williams, and Allen Anderson and Jarrett Jack wore T-shirts. Even though Silver respects the players, he preferred to not break the rules to make their statement. I respect Derrick Rose and all of our players for voicing their personal views on an important issue, but my preference would be for the players to abide by your own on-court attire rules. Silver told Yahoo Sports in an email on Monday night. Here it is. Rose, Irvin, James, and Kobe, I'm going to put you in the naughty corner now. Here it is. Because I could always find a rule to put you in the naughty corner. Don't forget, I am the commissioner. I am in charge. I make the rules, and I will tell you how you can break the rules and when you can break the rules. And I will let you break it, and then I'll stop you when I think you're trying to go a little too overboard. Okay? Don't forget, I'm in charge.
All right, Master. Keep going.
Yes. You want Master to keep going? Okay.
How's it coming? I'll go get that ball for you back.
NBA players are required to wear Adidas apparel during warm-ups. But a league source told ESPN Jeremy Schaap that the players wouldn't be fined for wearing the I Can't Breathe t-shirts.
They will not be.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I'm putting you in a naughty corner now. Don't do it again. All right? No freedom of expression here. Right? I just wanted those guys in the locker room. Okay, Jack, the organizer of the gesture, offered the shirts to the visiting Cavaliers. I just wanted those other guys in the locker room to band together with us and be part of a statement that we put out there in the court today, Jack told the USA Today. Jack even got the okay for minority team owner Jay-Z to wear the T-shirts. Jay-Z told us he appreciated the stance we are taking, representing the cause, but also representing the next organization as well, as the borough he grew up in, Jack said. The I Can Breathe message symbolized the last words of Eric Garner, an unarmed black man who was choked to death by a police officer selling those Lucy cigarettes. Last week, the grand jury decided not to indict the officer, Daniel Pantaleer, which led to more nationwide protests. You see, that is what I'm trying to say to you. That Marjorie, you work 8 to 2:15, right? I could like, hey Marjorie.
I work 9 to 5. Go ahead.
You know what, Marjorie? You can leave early. I'll stay the next. I'll watch the next 15 minutes for you. I'll take your class for the next 15 minutes.
You can't do that.
What about if you got to leave early? What about if you have an emergency?
If I had an emergency, I have to go sign out, but I can't just hand it over to somebody.
Somebody don't come and look at the class for you you just over finished class early?
Oh yeah, if I mean it would have to be arranged.
Yeah, it can be arranged.
But I couldn't just go get
no.
Frank and tell him to
It could
take
be
my
arranged.
class.
It could be arranged, and somebody could work it out for you.
Okay, but with the sanction of the authority.
Yes, we can sanction it, and if you have to do it 3 or 4, we can the 5th time we come. But listen, I got an emergency. I got to do something. I need to do it, Marjorie. No, we had enough. That's it. Go teach your class, and when you finish teach your class, you go to the emergency. We had enough of you. While there are other teachers who getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You know it happens.
Sure there are.
Oh, so that's what I'm telling you. So what they did is they allowed them to do something, and then Adidas might have called up the NBA and said, "Hey, listen, man, we don't like that." And the NBA says, but I gotta give Adam Silver, I gotta give this guy credit though, because this is the guy who got rid of Donald Sterling from the NBA. So, I understand. I'm not gonna come down hard on him, but I understand. But at least he allowed them to do it. He allowed them to do it. So it's not as bad.
Well,
as
do you
seems.
think that we will see this again? Or is
No,
that the
I don't
end of
think
it?
so.
Did you read that article about sororities cannot wear their letters out at demonstrations either?
Yeah, I saw that one. That's in the Huffington Post.
So it's always fun to read the comments on these kinds of articles.
Sometimes you wonder if the comments are for real. No, there's also another thing on Huffington Post called what is it called? Let me see, what is this thing called? It's like a hashtag. What is it called? Let me see. Oh, Alive While Black. Hashtag Alive While Black. Highlights the ugly discrimination Black America knows too well. And what it is that they have all different people, writing about things that supposedly allegedly happened.